They got it done. Stunned me that they got it done because we know the history of chargering. They got it done. Chargers hire Jim Harbaugh. The alleged first family of football hires the realistic coach who's part of the real first family of football, Team Harbaugh.
Good call.
You got John in Baltimore, Jim in the NFL. The father, of course, was a really fine collegiate coach. So they won the bidding war. I think they got scared because Atlanta had scheduled Jim Harbaugh to go back in for a second meeting. Harbaugh came back into LA for a second meeting. They never let him leave. It's going to be interesting when we get to the specifics of the contract, because the NFL people I network with have given me all kinds of angles to the story. It's evident that they finally paid the price, 12 to 15 million per season for Harbaugh. It's evident that Harbaugh won the argument. I'm your head coach. I want to hire my staff, which means Kellen Moore probably is gone. Means the defensive staff is likely gone because I'm led to believe Harbaugh is bringing in a chunk of his Michigan staff led by his defensive coordinator. So that'll be fascinating to see the specifics of what he's bringing in. Then the added part was the reality that he wanted permission to bring some of his player personnel people that he knows from the NFL and put them in the front office to answer to him. I don't know where this puts John Spanos on the hierarchy list, organizational chart, etc., but they got the guy. He brings firepower, personality, discipline, roster builder, builds toughness. All things that were lacking with Chargers football in the recent group of coaches they had in Los Angeles. So I was surprised that they decided to do it. The intangible, I was told from somebody with league ties that I trust, that Roger Goodell told Dean Spanos, you're in the second market in the country. We work this deal to allow you to go into the second market of the country. You hire a name coach. We're tired of what Charger football has become, how it's viewed. Now, I don't know if that was the direct language that was used, but the message was delivered. You have a responsibility to run this thing correctly because we help you get into that marketplace. So Spanos caved. Spanos got bullied. Spanos got intimidated. Spanos had to do this because they were borderline irrelevant in the LA market. Now, Harbaugh's there. We know the track record. We know what's on the back of his football card, right? In terms of success.
Yeah.
Stanford, San Francisco 49ers, Michigan. But he walks in the front door. This job is not easy. He inherits the quarterback, Justin Herbert. They have 40 to 60 million above the salary cap. The roster that he inherits right now probably won't be there when training camp opens because they're going to have to make some really tough decisions. And those tough decisions might be Mike Williams, might be Joey Bosa, probably will be Austin Eckler. They got to find a way to get below the salary cap, and they can't do it if they retain all these high-priced guys. So he's going to have lots of holes in the roster with very little cap space. Granted, he does have a very high draft pick, 5th pick in the first round, 5th pick in the second round. So what he gets coming in the front door is Justin Herbert, but a lot of other problems that he's going to solve. So there we are. The Chargers finally won something. They won the right to get a credible coach. And they got a clear space, let him run the football program that he wants to build the way he has built it rather than whatever they practiced in the past. So I'm fascinated. I think it's great for the Chargers team. I don't give a crap about the owner. But Harbaugh will help Justin Herbert maybe be a 17-0 quarterback, even though most of us root for Spanos to be an 0-17 owner. Hi, John. I'm stepping off the podium. The podium is yours. You tell the people on live stream your reaction to the hiring of Jim Harbaugh.
Well, I just can't believe they did it. I mean, after all of their history of completely screwing things up, they finally stepped up to the plate and hit it. You know, and this whole notion of Roger Goodell kind of putting the squeeze on Dean Spanos, well, damn right. I mean, yeah, you're in LA. You need to be relevant. And they're not just irrelevant in LA, they're like a laughing stock in LA. So now they've got a legit coach. Now maybe things start to come together for them, but that curse, that hex is still over this team, so something still might not go right. But I'm just looking back and saying, well, damn, they did it. They did they made the right move. So now let's see how they perform.
Okay. And the dominoes around the National Football League bingo have just started to fall at very, very quick pace. So before we jump to the next topic on the table, you're an NFL fan. You need to join us in the fans forum. Tell us what you think about the AFC NFC championship game. You're an NFL fan, a Charger fan, a deposed Charger fan, follower, hater. Jump in the fans forum. Tell us your reaction to the hiring of Harbaugh. Does this change everything? Does it make you a fan again, or doesn't it matter because you dislike ownership? So we got all that. Let's talk about the